Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chidemma of Chidemma Blessing Lifestyle, a Nigerian YouTuber based in Canada. So guys, in this video, I'll be showing you guys how you can cook a delicious, yummy beans porridge. Yeah, so this beans porridge is like a beef chili with beans. Yeah, so I'll be using beef for this recipe. It's like a beef chili. I don't know how to explain the procedure for you. Maybe I'll try to, maybe post a picture of how I got the inspiration of these beans. Beef chili with beans. But I'll be using honey beans for this recipe. Just a touch of Nigerian taste for it. As I said, I'll be using honey beans. So I've washed my honey beans, parboil it. Then after parboiling it for the first one, I put it back into the pot to cook for the second time. Yeah, so this is how we normally prepare your beans, or you use your pressure cooker to cook your beans. If you have pressure cooker at home, it saves more time and cook faster. So after parboiling it, I add it back into my pot, then add enough onions because we believe onions make beans softer. Some people use spoon to cook their beans softer. Some people use maybe ngu or potash. Then me, I believe onions work perfectly in beans. That make beans to cook faster and it adds a good taste to beans. Yeah. So I added some onions into the beans, then cover it, allow it to cook. Now it's time to prep the ingredients we'll be using for the beef, for this beef, sorry. As I said, we'll be cooking beef chili with beans. So beef is important in this beans. So I'm cutting my beans into small chunk or bites. The recipe where I got this, the beans, the meat or the beef they use, you might not even see it. Just small bites. Is when you're eating the beans, you know some beef are there. But as a Nigerian, I am an Igbo lady. So I have to cut my meat. So I'll be seeing the meat. So this is what this recipe is all about. So in the one I saw, the recipe I saw to cook this one, they use bell peppers, a lot of ingredients, and the beans is the red beans, yeah. But I'm using honey beans. As I said, I'm doing it in a touch of Nigerian style. So I finished cutting my beef. The next thing I did is to spice my beef. Use any ingredients you use to spice your beef. What matters is for the meat to get this. So I use some onions, some beef seasoning, garlic, and all the seasoning I think I needed for the meat. That will be also good for the beans because I want to get that taste of that beef. I want the beef to have taste because I'm still going to use the beef stock for the beans. So this means spicing the beef. Then I stir very well, cover it, allow it to cook till it brings out its own juice or its own water before adding another water. Meanwhile, I'll be using these tomatoes and pepper, garlic, and ginger, the fresh one, for the beans to prepare my sauce or stew base for the beans. So I'll blend them off camera, then come back when I will use it. At this period, my meat is well cooked or done. So I scoop it out from the pot, then proceed to fry my stew or my sauce base for the beans because this beef is the main ingredients for the beans. As I said, we'll be cooking beef chili with beans. So you see my beans now is almost getting soft. You need a soft beans for this. So I transfer in the meat stock because we need that taste of that meat stock in the beans we are cooking. So I transfer in the meat stock, cover my beans to continue cooking, then proceed to prepare the sauce or stew for the beans. I'll be using red oil or palm oil for this recipe. Then I added in enough onions. You know, when cooking all these local food or all like beans, you need enough onions. Seriously, onions give its own taste in food. Yeah, he have his own taste he give in the food, especially this local food like beans and others. Then after that I stir for a while or fry for a while. Then added in my blended tomato, pepper, garlic and ginger. I added enough pepper because I want it to be a little bit chili. A little bit chili as in spicy that everybody in the house can eat. Then when it's fried, then I added in my cooked meat, mix everything properly, allow the meat to get its own taste of the palm oil and the pepper and everything. Then I added in the seasoning, Maggi crayfish. Then added in some, extra spices like curry, oregano, and thyme. Yeah. As I said before, you can use bell peppers, anything you want to add, tomatoes, bell peppers, and everything. Like the one I tested before, they didn't use the palm oil. Yeah, they used the normal cooking oil with all those bell peppers. But me, I'm a Nigerian, so I'm using that Nigerian taste. I use the palm oil with my own thing. Then I'm adding crayfish. Yeah, I see I added enough crayfish, and I still kept some. I will still add at the end. So this thing is just a touch, as in I got that inspiration from that thing I showed you guys, from the picture I showed you guys before. Then I'm putting it in the Nigerian way. So at this time my beans is well cooked, soft. Look at it. So I use my spoon to turn it very well, mash it a little bit. Then before transferring all the sauce or sauce or so anyone you call it, then I tested my beans before adding extra salt into the stew base or the sauce I'm making, so that the salt will not be too much because salt and beans. So after that, I transfer everything inside the pot of beans. Oh my God, at this time, the aroma in the house is nose grinding. So I stir everything. I have to stir everything. Make sure everything marry each other. That's the beans and the sauce marry each other. Then I added the remaining crayfish. Man, I need that taste of that crayfish. I'm cooking, trying to cook Igbo food. I wanted that taste in Nigerian, to get that Nigerian taste of it. Then stir very well. You can use fish, yeah, Titus fish in place of meat. If you don't like meat, use Titus fish. I used Titus fish to cook this food before, man. It was banger. As in, cook the Titus fish, debone it, then do it as I did this one, man. You will love it. If you don't like beef, just use it with Titus fish. Then now I'm adding the spring onions. I didn't use the bell peppers and everything because I have a picky child. If I put them, my son will not eat it unless I blend them. And what's the need of blending them where you cannot see it? It makes the food very colorful and everything. So you can try it if you want. But if I put it, if my son sees it in the food, he will start picking it out for me, which will not, it will get me down as you, I don't know. That's why I didn't put. I would just want it to be plain so that everybody in the house will enjoy it. Man, this food came out very delicious. It came out very yummy. And we serve the food. I pair it with fried ripe plantain and it came out very nice. Thank you all for watching this video to this extent. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video and comment. And for the subscribers, you guys are the best. And for the new ones that will subscribe to my channel, I love you all. Thank you always for coming back to support your sister. At this time, I will be signing out. Please try this recipe and thank me later. As always, I love you all. Remain blessed. Bye bye.